Hey, this is the 14th, I believe it is, 14th prospect perspective video, and this is for David Price, who's heavyweight. I know I said I wasn't going to do heavyweights, so I did lower weights, but you know, he had some nice victories there over Tom Dallas, and I said I would do a prospect perspective video on whoever won that fight. So here we go. Now he's a bit older than normal prospect because he is 27 years old. But that's because he has a very, very extensive amateur background. He is the three-time ABA Super Heavyweight Champion. He is the 2008 Olympic bronze medalist. He is 6'8", 240 to 245 pounds, and he looks pretty fit. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Unlike a lot of the heavyweights out there, this guy is in a mold almost like the Klitschko's are. And with that, you really like to see that. From his first fight to his last fight, he's 11-0 with 9 knockouts. 6 of his 11 opponents have had winning records, so you like to see that. He just beat a prospect coming up in Tom Dallas. Granted, Tom Dallas did take the fight early, but he smoked him out in 2 rounds, so it wasn't like he was there. In fact, his last 2 fights have won a grand total of like 3 rounds. So when you look at that in the perspective, his power is coming up. He has 9 knockouts. You're saying, well, that should be... Well, a lot of his were coming as cumulative punches. But now he's really turning it on. He pumps out a great jab when you're watching him for his height. And when he pumps that jab, he just does damage with it. When it comes out, he can even come in, he can double it up and drop the right hand. Or he can do this nice little thing where he jabs and he hooks off of that jab as well. Now you're saying, well, what is that? Or where are you coming from with that? As he impacts with the jab, he's stepping in. He's going to come in and come with a hook right after the jab. So when he comes in, he's going to be firing that hook right off the jab. The jab comes, and then the hook comes right behind it. Very devastating stuff. He loves working. He gets in the uppercuts very nicely, keeps his distance with those. He's not an inside fighter, a big inside fighter, but then again, when you're 6'8", he does exactly what you expect someone that's 6'8" to do. He keeps you at the end of his reach, popping those jabs out, and keeping you away from him. Now, the one thing he does do that isn't that great is that he moves straight back when people come to him. Boom, and he's back as they come. And it's almost like he moves out of the frame, as I probably did right there. But there's another fighter that's, I don't know, 6'7", that does pretty much the same exact thing. We just saw him fight the other weekend. And as a matter of fact, David Price was the sparring partner for David Haye leading up to the Klitschko fight. Now, do we take anything away from him based on what happened? No. If he's picked to do that, you know he's got some potential there. Another thing is he always controls his fights too. He doesn't get too carried away. He doesn't lose his mind. He doesn't get pressed. He keeps everything controlled like he wants it. He keeps those, keeps him a jab, keeps him away from him. And he also has that sneaky right hand because you never know when it's going to come in. He just fires it in. And he's a tremendous boxer. See, that's the thing. People are wanting to see those Tyson aspects of it now. But I believe with the way the fighters are going and the size they're going, they're going to be big-ass boxers that are going to be like the heavyweight champs. Do I think he has this potential? He does have this potential. I see it in 5 or 6 fights. So we're looking at 2 to 3 years before he's really ready to start stepping up to the big level of competition. But there are plenty of other fighters out there for him. I mean, you have the Chisoras, you have the Furies are out there, you have a couple good American fighters that are coming up, the Areolas are out there, these lower guys that are right, almost top 10 fighters that are going to be great for him to come and pick up on. Okay? So, did I miss anything? And I said he crushed him. Calm, cumulative punches, yeah. Okay. He really drops his right hand when he's firing the left. I don't want to get this wrong. And when he throws that right hand, his left hand becomes non-existent. So when the right hand fires, the left hand is all the way down here. I don't know if you can see that, but the left hand almost drops off the screen. Now that's going to leave him open for shots. He does work the body well, which means he does have to get close enough and get in there. So in order to come in and work the body, you're going to be close enough for even a fighter with shorter reach to touch you upside the head. But he does work the body well. He can turn it up, he can go low, he can go high. Mixing those up, it's a great thing to see. So, seeing him come up, like I said, I definitely see he could be challenging for a title, but it's going to be in a couple years, not right now. And yeah, keep punching and everything, alright? And you guys have a great day. I'm a little tired. I've been hitting this bag for a while. So, keep punching. I'm out.